Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel for another LEGO build. This is going to be kind of the start of getting back into Harry Potter more. I'm very excited for that. Kind of hit a lull with a lot of my Harry Potter stuff. Like, obviously I just did the Ministry of Magic, but that was kind of like a one-off as well. Obviously there's some custom work going on with that. The Battle of Hogwarts, but I don't know, I've been in a lull with Harry Potter recently, and I want to do the Diagon Alley, but I'm just worried it's going to take up too much of my city. And I'd rather do a lot of smaller projects, so that one's a little bit tough, and I don't have a ton of room to actually make that like its own display. So I've kind of been at a crossroads here, and I had the Room of Requirement here. I've had it for a while, like since Christmas time, and this set is $50. It's 587 pieces, and every one of the 5 minifigures is unique to the set, so that's pretty cool. Blaze and the Grey Lady are probably going to be what most people would want this set for. I particularly want this for one reason. That little Serpent of Fire. I want to put that in the Voldemort versus Dumbledore display once that really starts getting rolling here. I got a couple details for it, but just not enough of it, just because working on a lot of big city projects, and I'm trying to keep all the funds going towards the city. But now, as of today, I'm kind of debating what I want to do with Hogwarts. Whether I want to expand what I currently have, which is the full 2018 set, whether I want to add the 2021 sets to it, or if I hold off for something new coming soon. So all of those things are very much in debate. But there's a lot of custom work, and it's going to be nice to slow it down and actually be able to do just a pretty straightforward Harry Potter build. So very excited for a relatively quick, easy review here, and where this is going, not 100% sure yet. As of now, most likely going right up top over here behind the Battle of Hogwarts set, just to kind of add some depth, but not 100% sure. Again, honestly, my favorite part of this, I get a couple new minifigures that I don't have for Hogwarts, and I get a Fire Serpent. There you go. Those are my priorities. But yeah, thank you guys so much. The channel's been doing great lately, and there's a ton of projects happening, going on, coming soon. I've got months upon months upon months of projects lined up, so I'm very excited for that. When the creativity is on, it feels great. So I'm happy I'm not in that creator's block right now. I went through a couple months, but it's like I'm not in the mood to build anything, and it happens. But now I'm 100% ready to go. I have probably 20 sets lined up, just either incoming, coming soon, or under my table over here, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. But yeah, feel free to check out the rest of the projects that I do. I do a ton of custom work and do a lot of city work, Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, anything. I pretty much have built I think almost 400 sets. In fact, sometime this year I'm gonna hit 400 on the nose, so it's gonna be pretty exciting. But yeah, check out any of that stuff, and check out any of the video games. Helldivers, always a good time. And any of the other games I play as well. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you at the end of the build, folks. Alright everybody, so here's the final build. Overall, it is definitely a pretty cool piece, and I actually made a lot of changes, I think, to my Hogwarts setup. Or at least I came up with a lot of the changes after this build going forward and what we're looking at. First things first, here is the fire serpent. Again, this is what I wanted to, honestly, this is the reason I wanted this set for the most part. Yeah, the exclusive minifigures are nice, but this is going to go directly in my Dumbledore versus Voldemort custom build that I'm working on, and this is going to be a pretty cool addition to it. Really neat, unique piece. The actual locking jaw, I think that's awesome. The rest of the serpent's okay. It leaves a little bit to be desired, but for what I'm using it for, I can definitely make the changes if need be. Here we do have Blaise Zabini, who I believe is exclusive to this set. So that's definitely pretty cool. Then we have the Grey Lady, also a new figure for my Hogwarts display, so very, very cool there. Awesome torso print. I love how if you get her a little bit into the light, the paint on her lips and the actual dress shines, so I think that's very, very cool. We, of course, have Hermione, which I actually didn't realize. I did not have an episode or a movie number 7.2, I guess, version of Hermione yet. I did not have her, so she's going to go right into the custom battle of Hogwarts, also in progress. Then we have another Draco Malfoy in a suit this time rather than his Slytherin attire, which is pretty nice. And last but not least, we have Harry in his final costume for the Battle of Hogwarts. Dark blue pants compared to the darker bluish gray that they actually had in the Battle of Hogwarts set. His tan jacket looks pretty nice. As for the build itself, it actually does have some seriously nice height to it for a $50 set, so pretty nice. It's okay. It leaves a lot to be desired, I think, in the actual room itself. You have some pretty cool details, as well as the ability to open and close this little secret wall here, which is definitely pretty neat. And the actual doors themselves also have 4 stickers on either side of the spiral patterns on the wood. Hogwarts logos on the outside, featuring a little stone knight, which is definitely pretty cool. A couple nice flame pieces, and a very cool tower setting up top. I think it looks fantastic. Again, really nice height. I love the curvature over here. Some really nice curved cylindrical railings. I think those look fantastic. Nice window work as well. Plenty of Technique pieces if you want to connect this to any of the 2021 to 2023 sets. Up top, little bathroom. Very cool looking scroll, which does move up and down depending on the actual scene you want to make. And then, of course, the actual bulk. We do have a logo right over here and a little picture of a fairy, which is definitely pretty cool, a little pixie fairy. One of them is also a molded piece in the background, featured on top of a bunch of these random boxes. You have a knight's helmet, unlit candle. You have a goblet right in here, and a very, very cool reddish orange translucent goblet on this side, which I think is awesome. And these little side display cases. And you have, I believe this is a little record player on the bottom, which looks pretty cool. And all the way up top, you of course have what they came here for, the Horcrux. So very, very cool in that portion. I do like it. Got some solid Easter eggs. You have a lot of sticker work in the actual inside, on the doors, and of course both of these pieces. Now, I've been debating what I want to do with this. Because like I said at the start, I was debating a few different things for the set. Either adding it into my Hogwarts and just maybe switching out the actual roof, or I had the idea halfway through this video. I was actually listening to some Lego Harry Potter YouTubers, and some people have combined all of the 2018 sets, the full wave, which I do have, and all of the 2021 to 2023 sets, which this is a part of. However, we went out for some food, stopped at Barnes & Nobles, and I did buy the Boathouse. And that is a portion of the upcoming 2024 and onward Lego Hogwarts set, which is going to be, quote, the most detailed and largest that they've ever done, in a very similar model to this. It's going to be a modular set, so you're going to be able to combine all of those sets. So I think for this one here, I'm actually going to be putting this right behind the Battle of Hogwarts. I might have to take off a little bit of the top here just to actually fit it in there, depending on the height, because I don't have a ton of height to work with. But I think this is just going to be like in the backdrop of the Battle of Hogwarts, add a little bit of depth to everything. And you know what? I can always add minifigures and stuff to the inside. Or, worst case scenario, turn it around, and all you'll probably be able to see is the top portion, but I can have people fighting inside or something like that. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool set. If you're looking to invest in the Harry Potter line right now, it's a tough spot to be, just because you have the set like this, and you can always tell the difference. The 2018 to 2020 versions had a gray roof, which I much prefer. These guys have the sand green versions, and now the new versions have the dark gray again. So they're definitely going through the motions right now. But I am excited to start the new Hogwarts. And I think as of today, I've also decided that I'm going to be taking down my huge Transformers display on the other side of this room, right above the city, actually. And I'm going to be making the grounds of Hogwarts as well. So Hogwarts in the middle, a lake, a forest, and everything like that. I think that's going to be pretty darn cool. And hopefully I'm going to start that almost immediately after this video. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Feel free to check out the rest of the LEGO videos that I have. Tons of reviews. I'm also debating splitting this up into like LEGO Harry Potter reviews, city projects, Speed Champions, Star Wars. I'm debating doing a different playlist for all of them because we're like 115 LEGO videos and it might be a little bit harder to find. So let me know if you have an opinion on that at all in the comment section below. So thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Happy building, everybody.